Hi guys, so today we're going to be making my little loom band pillow here. This is my own design. It's not very big and it doesn't take that long. You don't need that many rubber bands, but I think it's very effective if, like me, you're making a loom doll and you want some accessories for her. So let's get started. You'll need a handful of your main colour of your pillow. Mine is going to be white because I'm just making a white pillow, which is fine. You'll probably need that many, but you need a couple. My loom is in the staggered configuration. My loom is nails down, and if you have a loom like this, you will also have it already made in the staggered configuration. And if you have a loom like this, you can take these off if it's not in the staggered configuration and move the middle one up just half a peg so it's in the staggered, So let's get started. So we're going to take a single rubber band, which is our slip knot, and go from the first to the second peg. It's of your main colour band. I'll show you how to tuck it in at the end. As you can see, I've tucked this one in. Then take two single and go diagonally down the loom from the middle second to the side second. Do the same on the other side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down 4 times on your loom. So I've gone down 3, so I just need to go down one more time. And then do the same on the other side. So that's 2 single rubber bands. Down your loom. Down 4 times. The only singles are the triangle bands that we're going to do at the end. And the slip knot band. The rest is all doubled. And you don't need anything else except from this and your loom and your hook. Then you're going to go down the middle 4 times, I think it's 4. Using 2. I'm running out of my pile of white. So that's 4. Just go down one more time so it makes it 5. So it should look like this so far. If you're not up to that yet, pause the video, but just assuming you are. Push that band down there and go diagonally in and diagonally in, like that. So you'd just cap off this end if you wanted it without the little points. But I think some pillows have little points at the end, so yeah. Then we are going to start making the little points on the end. So go back to the top of your loom, take 2 single again, put it from this peg here to this peg. You want to make sure it's on top of all your other bands, because when we're looping up you want to be able to grab the bottom one which goes to the middle. Same on the other side. And then the singles, cap it round 4 times on your peg, so it's 1, 2, 3. If your rubber bands won't go around 4 times, do it 3, but mine go around 4. Then another way to do it, which is how I normally do it, take a single, wrap it on your hook twice, and place it, and then stretch it out, and double it. It's easy without a camera in the way, but you know. So then you're going to loop this one. There's only this one come off. It always does this. It might come off, just hold it and it'll go down like that. And then try and grab your cap band, all 4 of them if it's going to work. There we go. Like that. Get some dog hairs in it. So you might want to hold your cap band down when you loop this next one because you know what's going to happen. There you go, see, holding it down does work. Now stop there, because we're going to loop up this rest of the bit. That's all. You only got to do these spiky bits backwards. Those are the only two you need to do backwards. So go back to the bottom of your loom. As you can see, we're not going to be doing this backwards, but put the spikes on the end. If you want the points to be a bit if you want the points to be a bit longer in your pillow, then obviously make them longer, go down more. But I find that just like a normal pillow, really. So then get a single, wrap it around the hook twice, and double it on your. So it's basically cap banding it 4 times. As I said before, if it wasn't around 4, then do it 3. Like that. Before we loop up, we're going to put our triangle bands on. So we're just going to get a single and wrap it around these 3 pegs just once. So just putting it from these 3 pegs here, the third from the top, third from the top, and third from the top in a triangle. The same under that. Same under that. And same under that. So you have 4 triangle bands, all singled, going across 3 pegs, obviously because it's a triangle. Now we're going to loop. So we're going to go in this cap band, grab the bottom 2 and loop up. Then we're going to push past our triangle band but grab the top 2, which should go inwards. And same on the other side. Oops. Bottom 2, loop up. Push past your triangle band. I call them holding rubber bands because they hold it all together. If you don't put them on, grab past all these and grab the bottom 2. That can be quite hard for some people. If you're not up to this stage, as I said before, pause it. But it should look like that. Those obviously don't look like teardrops, but the rest of it should. Yeah. So loop up the sides. As I said before, if you don't put these triangle bands, as you can see when I stretch this out, there are little bands in the middle, which are the triangle bands. If you want your pillow to be open, like without those triangle bands holding it all together, it won't fall apart, it'll just stretch out a lot more. Oh, there's my slipknot band. And if you want that, that's fine, but I'm not really keen on showing all the insides of my pillow. So, once you've got up to that stage, bottom 2, making sure you don't grab your triangle bands because you don't want to loop your triangles. If you only grab one at a time, that's fine, as long as they both get across. As long as both your rubber bands both get across. I guess if you wanted a cartoon pillow, you could add little eyes here and here on the black bands, but I'm not really in the mood for a cartoon pillow. I don't really want a cartoon pillow, I just want normal pillows for my person, so yeah. If you're not up to this stage, obviously pause the video and catch up to me. So once you've done that, it should look like this. Most of it should be teardrops catching. If you realise you've looped up this row and you realise, oh, I've left one behind there, for example, you haven't looped that one up, and you loop it up, and then you say, oh, it'll be fine because I looped it up, it won't. You have to undo, not this other one, but you have to undo these to get to it, then loop it up, then keep going. Because if the rubber bands don't catch each other, it will all fall apart, and that will fall apart your whole design. I know it doesn't take that long to do, but... So, bottom 2, making sure you only grab 2. I was a bit wary. I know I grabbed 2, but I thought I didn't. Push past all of those. It can be rather difficult. Just push down that peg. It can be difficult on these 2 pegs, because there's a lot of rubber bands. It's even more difficult here, because you've got to go past them all and grab only the bottom one. I'm not sure if you saw that. I hope you did. And then loop up. That doesn't really look like a teardrop. It looks more like a square. So put the end of your hook in and just swirl it about a bit. It should make it look a bit more like a teardrop. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the bottom one and loop it over. Do not go inside. Go on the outside and loop over. Pull this so it's nice and tight. Don't pull it too tight, otherwise it'll snap, but make sure it's nice and tight. And then take it off. That's your whole pillow. Done. Thank you for watching this video on how to make a pillow. I will show you how to tuck your design in if I have enough data storage. If it just goes off randomly, by the way, it's just because I've had too much data storage on my design. It shouldn't go off randomly, but just saying if it does. Make sure you take it off carefully. Like if you've got a rubber band caught on a peg and you just think, oh, it'll just come off when I take it off, please do take it off because it can snap your rubber band and it can break your design. So there is a design on how to make a pillow. Just stick your hook in through anywhere. I'm just going to stick it through here. Grab your slip knot and pull it through. Doesn't matter if you grab a couple of extra rubber bands. I've got quite a few, but you know. So that's how you tuck it in. Just keep tucking it in other places. So thank you for watching how to make a pillow. I really hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.